Your video already recording? All right, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Mashaba. Come back at you with another lesson. Joined by the brother.
That's relevant.
Before we get into it, we want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakudash. Second thing we want to do is give double honor to all the elders and apostles of Great Millstone and salutations to all the brothers that are pushing this truth with both sincerity and with charity. All right, so we was going to get into a lesson about our spiritual powers awakening. All right, whether it be when we get in the kingdom or the Lord, He gives it to some of us during Jacob's trouble. All right, and those spiritual powers are what we need, to rule with the Lord, be able to one, we're gonna be immortal. Shit, that's a spiritual power in itself, which you could say really just comes from not being able to sin, because the wages of sin is death. So if you're not sinning, then shit, you're not gonna die. All right, we're gonna evolve past this flesh into our new bodies. All right, that's the main thing. All right, let me read Romans 8:17. And if children, then heirs, heirs of Yahweh, and joint heirs with Mashaba-GmsChicago, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. All right, so if we're going to be joint heirs with Yahweh, then we're going to rule alongside him. And to do that, we're going to need spiritual powers, man. We're going to be ruling over planets, galaxies. We're going to be judging angels. All right, we're going to have, the ability to do all sorts of things, man. You wanted to read?
Yeah. Let me read this Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and shall not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Right, man? So, those elect who wait on the Lord, man, in that day, he's going to give us spiritual powers, man. Because in that day, man, it's going to be like a terrifying time. So some brothers are going to have spiritual powers on this side, man. And it says they shall walk, they shall run and not be weary. So they're not going to get tired, man. Imagine being able to run and not get tired.
Comment what shit, it's gonna be more than that. Shit, we're gonna be running through troops of soldiers. Imagine during Jacob's trouble, you and your you or whoever you around. All right, Esau, busting whatever shit else you in. Now you at gunpoint. All right, now you got this Edomite knee on your back, and the Lord just awaken your spiritual powers right there, man. All right. Let me get this precept. This is 2 Samuel chapter 22 and verse 30. For by thee I have run through a troop, by my power have I leaped over a wall. As for Yahweh, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all them that trust in him. For who is Yahweh, save the Lord, and who is a rock, save our power. Yahweh is my strength and power, and he maketh my way perfect. He maketh my feet like hinds' feet, and setteth me upon high places. He teacheth my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms. So yeah. All right, you had a precept?
Yeah. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 7. And in that time of that visitation, they shall shine, they shall run to and fro like the sparks among the stubble. So like the precept I just read earlier, man, not only are we going to be running, we're going to be running hella fast, man. So in that day, it's in the time of the visitation,
Let me actually get the chapter to actually go more in depth into that.
The Wisdom of Solomon?
Yeah. Let me read verse 8. Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 8. They shall judge the nation, have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. All right, and that's going back to the first point I made. All right, we're gonna be ruling along Yahweh Shem Shai with our evolved, ascended spiritual bodies. Okay, this is verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath care for his elect. So yeah, all right, just imagine being able to fully understand the scriptures line for line, word for word, understand all the laws to their fullest extent, understand everything that is lawful and that is unlawful. All right, that'll be, well, that'll be damn near hell in the current world that we living in, because shit, everything around us is wicked. But when the Lord fix this place, all right, make this crooked a crooked thing straight. All right, we're gonna have infinite wisdom, man. Okay, as I said, we're gonna know everything that is lawful and unlawful, and actually, we're not even gonna be able to sin. All right, going back to what I said. All right, which therefore leads to immortality. All right, I had one last precept. This is Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over all. They shall rule over their oppressors. So yeah, we're gonna be ruling over Esau and them other heathens. All right, not only we gonna have spiritual power, but we gonna have slaves too. All right, Isaiah 14:3. Shit, this the part of the Bible that they don't read in church. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve. So yeah, we're gonna be free from spiritual Sodom and Egypt. All right, we're gonna be free from this actual living hellhole, man. All right, where, as I said, them spiritual bodies. Okay, but you had any last precept? Come, man. So we hope that this lesson was edifying. But with that, we can give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kagudash. Second thing we want to do is give double honor to all the elders and apostles of the millstone, and the salutations to all your brothers that are pushing this truth with both sincerity and with charity. Shalom, Kwame Yasharallah, Abba Ball.